Hi, welcome to Glitter Glue and Fairy Dust. This is Amy. I hope you're getting excited for Christmas because today is my first video of the Christmas season. Today we're going to make a candy cane wreath. The supplies that you'll need for this wreath are 2 rolls of white Deco mesh and 2 rolls of red Deco mesh. You'll need some pipe cleaners. The color does not matter. I did use the Christmas colors, but it doesn't matter what color. I used a pick of red and a pick of white poinsettias. I used some berry picks and also some white eucalyptus picks, all from the Dollar Tree. Also, you'll need a block of floral foam. Now, on the ribbon, it is optional if you decide to use it or not. The ribbon that I used was just ribbon that I had on hand. I did get it from Walmart. However, I don't think you have to use ribbon with this project, so that is completely optional. Once I cut my Deco mesh to 7-inch pieces on the white, I just cut it all at 7 inches. Then I cut my ribbon at 7 inches and dovetailed the ends. Now it's time to put them together. I'm going really fast here, but in a second I'm going to show you how to do it. Basically, you take 3 pieces of Deco mesh, you crisscross 2 over each other, and then you put the 3rd one vertically on top. Here we go. I'll show you closer. There you go. Crisscross the first 2, take the 3rd one and place it on top. Then I put my pipe cleaner in the middle. I fold the 2 ends over it and twist the ends, just like that. If you're using ribbon, you would just basically put it on top of the 3rd piece and continue it as normal. My brain got a little stuck there and I tried to make a 1 Deco mesh piece of bundles. Figured it out and moved on. So while I'm rolling my Deco mesh, I would just like to thank you for stopping by here today. If you're new, thank you for coming. And if you're a subscriber that's been with me, thank you for coming back. If you're not yet a subscriber, I would love to ask you to subscribe, maybe even like. And if you like to leave comments, I do answer back. So now I'm cutting my ribbon also at 7-inch pieces and dovetailing the ends. Then I'm going to cut my red Deco mesh, and it's going to be at 7 inches as well. The reason I do them the same size is because I don't want the ribbon to stand out as much. I just want it to add to the color. So here again, we're going to put them together. And there we go. Put the 3rd one on top with the ribbon. And then I bundle it together. Sometimes Deco mesh is a little unruly. It has a life of its own. There we go. Split it in half, twist it, and there you go, another bundle.
Two hours later.
So after you've rolled all your Deco mesh, it's time to put the floral foam on your wreath form. I put it on the 2nd and 3rd sections from the bottom. Now, how I decided to divide up my Deco mesh bundles is basically I knew how many sections of white and how many sections of red I would need, and I just divided them equally into that number. So here we're going to start with the white, and you're going to attach it to the middle 2 rungs. And I am basically wrapping one side of the pipe cleaner around its corresponding side on the wreath form, and then I'm doing the same with the other. So I'm not twisting into the back. I'm wrapping the pipe cleaner around the rung. However, you can do it the other way as well. Now each piece doesn't have ribbon, so I'm going to stagger one piece with and one piece without. Now, because there are more white sections than red sections, you are going to have more red in some of your sections than you do white pieces, but you cannot tell it's quite full all the way through. But it wouldn't make any sense to use half a roll, so just cut the whole roll. So it's kind of hard to get this angle to work out. I'm making it look a little bit harder because I'm trying to keep it in frame, but it's not, really hard to attach. Now I'm going to start on the red. And that's, of course, the next section after the floral foam. And I'm just alternating between those that have ribbon and those that don't. So in a second, I'm going to turn over and show you how I attach them. Again, to the middle 2 rungs, I'm attaching the pipe cleaners around their side of I'll show you right here. It's hard to describe, but I'm basically wrapping one pipe cleaner around one rung like that, and then I'm wrapping the other around the other rung. The only reason I'm doing it this way is just that it makes the back look a little bit nicer, and it doesn't let the pipe cleaners be long enough to touch the door or anything like that. So it's completely optional. It doesn't change the project one way or another if you just twist it around the 2 and twist it together. Again, this middle 2 rungs all the way up. So then we're going to do the last section, and here you can see the back. I'm just cutting off the ends, if there are any, of the pipe cleaners, just so they don't stick. Then we get to the flowers. I cut all of the flowers off of their picks. I left the stems long to begin with, so just cut them right down where the stem meets for all of them. You're cutting it off the pick, and then you can shorten them later. You will use them a lot shorter. So Don't worry if you lose a little length. Also, I did keep the leaves on all of the flowers and all the picks. I like the greenery in it. So I took the red poinsettias and I clipped them off of their pick, and then I just put them in separately. And I didn't put them exactly next to each other, so it didn't look like they were in a line, but you can see they do match up. Then I put my white poinsettias in. Again, I pushed the leaf up to the top, and then I just pushed them in to fill any holes and also to vary the colors. Then I used this white eucalyptus. I cut them down to the end of the stem, and then I kind of pushed them through off to the side so they stuck out from the wreath form. I also put some down at the bottom where the floral foam meets the first color, or for the first section of white. I put those facing the other way, so it kind of made sure that there was a seamless transition between deco mesh and flowers. Now this is all to taste. You can do it in however you want, colors and the way you space it. This is just the way I did it. I used these glitter branches there that you can see, and I put them in on the same level, but not exactly across from each other, because you don't want necessarily everything to be matchy-matchy. Then I took the berry picks and put those in as well. I kind of followed the same pattern. I put them just right in between those two eucalyptus. I'm sorry you can't see what's going on down there. It's not in frame, but basically I'm making it match. And here it is hanging on the door. Now this picture makes the eucalyptus look a little bit yellow, but it's not. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I hope you enjoyed this project. I really enjoyed making it. And I'll see you again next week.